how does a celebrity who has the highest earning film ever and the most profitable film ever in India still give flops after flop where fans of his barely remember his last good performance? Let's look at how Aamir Khan caused his downfall, what are the reasons from it, and can he recover from this era? Aamir Khan's downfall needs to be studied, guys, so I did. And here are 5 reasons I think Aamir Khan had such a steep drop off and kind of taken a huge break from filmmaking. I think, first of all, it has to be his one note acting and character. For the last 10 years, he has been playing that same autistic coded character that is not really autistic or explicitly said to be autistic, but he acts that way, like in PK or in 3 Idiots or in Dhoom 3, all of these characters, or even the Lal Singh Chadda movie that just came out. All of these characters, he's not like said explicitly to be autistic, other than maybe Lal Singh Chadda, because that requires him to be autistic for the plot. But all of these characters are not really autistic. I think the second reason is the landscape shift. So post pandemic, but even before, slightly before pandemic, there was a huge shift in what audiences liked and audience appeal when it comes to movie scripts and storylines. And I think mass hero worshipping and mainstream action films just took over completely on a different level that wasn't there, I think, pre 2019 or 2017. Like, remember when Zoya Akhtar films were the biggest films of the year and people used to get excited about PK or OMG? But now things are completely different. I think since KGF and Bahubali, but mostly KGF has been a success, people have shifted to liking these slow motion, gritty, shitty action films. Like, I hate these films, but this is what works. That is why SRK had to come up with Pathaan, because films like Fan and all of those films were not working. Just like how even when Akshay Kumar makes a good film right now that is different, people don't watch it because audiences just like stupid action movies right now, and that has never been a strong point for Aamir Khan yet. But it could be, and Dhoom 3 was kind of like that. But even Dhoom 3 was not the hero worshipping kind of movie, which was a success. But Thugs of Hindustan or Lal Singh Chadda, they were not really those movies at all. Fan Club. Okay, so he has never really focused on creating a fan club for himself, or his marketing team or his promotional material has never been about hero worshipping or this celebrity worshipping culture, that I think is a good thing, but also ended up hurting his career right now. Because if you really look at it, Salman Khan, Aamir Khan and Shah Rukh Khan, they have been like the 3 biggest actors in Bollywood for the past 2 decades easily, right? They have been dominating Bollywood. But when it comes to fan following, Salman and Shah Rukh have a huge fan following that will just watch anything they put out, whereas Aamir Khan doesn't really have that crazy blind fan following, because his whole brand is hinged upon being intellectual and thinking about things, or not doing blind worshipping. He doesn't even attend any promotional events or any award shows. He does not really talk to his fans or interact with his fans online in that manner like SRK or Salman does. He has no persona other than being Mr. Perfectionist or whatever, like Shah Rukh does, which is that he's really romantic and he gives really great interviews, or Salman has his whole thing about being like toxic masculinity kind of shit that he does on his interviews. So Aamir doesn't really have that, and I think that has also hurt his career, which, yeah, it's a good thing for cinema, but particularly not well if you want people to just watch your movies blindly, right? Now the fourth thing is that he doesn't rely on promotional materials. I just addressed this in the last topic. He does not rely on promotionals a lot. He rarely does fan interviews. I have not seen that a lot. And he doesn't do like public events or stuff like that where he goes out and interacts with his fans or promote the movie in that sense like Shah Rukh and Salman does, where they show up in every TV show or ad campaigns by the brands. Aamir has rarely ever done commercials, I think. I can't remember the last commercial I saw him other than those iconic Tata Sky commercials. So yeah. I think these are the reasons why Amir Khan hasn't been doing so well. But also, I know I call it his downfall, but it's really easy for him to make a comeback right now, as we have seen it with Shah Rukh Khan. Like, that dude was falling off, but suddenly Pathan and Jawan are the most record-breaking films ever and highest-earning films ever right now, right? Same with Amir Khan. I think he's in a position where he could easily give a huge banger if he wanted to. Like, if he could just easily make a cheap, massy film if he really wanted to, and give out a good banger of a film. Like, that would do good numbers. But maybe he just doesn't want to do that, and that's good for him. I'm not saying that that makes him a bad actor, although I did state a lot of his bad performances. I think he has done some good work and a diverse portfolio through like Dangal or Gajani and other less notable films. But I also like, come on, you can't mess this up. This is the OG show ever. Satyamay Jayade was the best fucking show ever. So you have to give him props, but at the same time, if you don't really, this kind of goes to show that Indian audiences and the Indian industry, like, if you don't follow the blueprint of Prabhas or SRK,